So my name is Lyle Block-Collins. I am a corporate media and IP lawyer here at McMaster Innovation Park. So what I recommend for my clients from a legal point of view is to get organized from day one. The first step is typically choosing a legal structure that is best for your business, whether that's a sole proprietorship, a partnership, or a corporation. I recommend, for a whole number of reasons, that my clients incorporate early on rather than later. The benefits include shielding from personal liability and setting up a good share structure that can benefit you from a tax point of view. So let's say a company has been set up. There's a couple founders, they have an idea, and they're now a corporation. The next thing to do, if not the most important thing to do, is to determine who owns what. This is a way to avoid what we can call the forgotten founder problem. Let's say a couple of friends have been hanging out, talking about a great idea they have, and now they want to turn it into a business. Well, what happens if they didn't determine right up front who invented what? Anybody that contributed something from an inventive point of view should be given shares in the corporation, or should give an assignment over some sort of documentation to show that that idea is given to the business. This avoids that woodwork problem later on where someone comes out of nowhere and says they own a piece of that $1 million company. So get it on paper early on. Have a corporation and issue shares to anyone that invented something. That's really one of the best ways to organize from a startup point of view. After that, it's really important to get a good accountant. Get good advisors. An accountant can help advise the lawyer on how to set up a share structure that's going to be most efficient from you from an economical point of view. It can help determine whether you should be getting employment income out of the company, whether you should be getting dividend income, or a combination of the two. Keep in mind what your goals are long term. If your goal is to generate ongoing income and revenue from your business, set it up accordingly. If you want to attract that big investor, that big group of investors one day to plan your big exit strategy, plan your business accordingly. Don't skip steps early on. Incorporate, determine who owns what, get it on paper, and have good corporate records as well. I really think that if a company can do that early on, they don't get bogged down when it's time to make good business decisions by having skipped important legal steps. So get good advice, get good strategic planning, and I think that business has all the tools they need to succeed. Thanks for tuning in. I hope this information was a little bit useful. I can be reached at lbclaw.ca for a little bit more information, and stay tuned for more MIP video blogs.